Hello everyone, welcome to Sebring, Florida. Hello, Lith in the chat, looking a bit like a spam bot with the random numbers and letters, but thank you for tuning in. We're doing, once again, Indy Pro 2000, the Friday night strength of field race. I did a race a bit earlier, which I actually won, but there was only 8 people. So it was very straightforward. Is your keyboard broke, Lith? You are keyboard cat. Oh, that explains it. So yeah, Sebring, a track that I've done a lot of endurance racing on in the past. Done the no, I haven't done the 12-hour on iRacing, but I've done 12-hour races here in R-Factor 2 a bunch of times. I'm just smacking it. Well, yeah, you're pretending to be a cat. Pretending to be a cat boy, nothing wrong with that. It's quite different, this track, in an open wheeler than GT or prototype. Not too different, but it just feels weird. And as always with this car, I'm not really used to like driving cars like on the edge all the time. Sebring is deceptively unforgiving. More so in this car than in like an endurance car, I feel. So I feel like I'm giving away pace because I'm just not pushing as hard as I could in this car. So I'm not sure how this is going to go. Hopefully it'll go alright. I did a race yesterday where I got taken out turn 1 and the car was not great after the repairs, so that wasn't representative. And the race I did just earlier, the previous one before this race, yeah, there wasn't many people, so to be honest, it was a pretty easy cruise to victory, so I didn't exactly have to push, so I didn't. I wasn't going to throw away an easy win. I'll take them when I can get them. Certainly isn't going to be an easy win in this race, I expect. Far from it. It was a podium last time out at Brands, so it would be amazing if we could do the same again, but it may not happen. I got a bit lucky with that one. Well, you never know, there could be some shenanigans happening. I watched the strength of field race last night. You can tell what my graphic... Oh my goodness. That is a sign that you've analysed the game too much. No, I'm kidding. I can't even remember like what most... I'm not sure. I think I used custom a bit, but... I customized them a little bit, but I think it's mostly whatever one of the like preset classes is. I'm happy with how it looks at this level, to be honest. At least, you know, on this ultra-wide monitor, you can, I got the frame rate up there. It's capped to like 120, 121, and it's solid at that, and it looks fine. Like, I have no issue with how it looks at this level. Maybe I could crank it up a little bit more, but you know, I'd rather have the overhead for when, you know, that one moment where you got like 50,000 cars right in front of you and a load of smoke and whatever else makes the system go burr and struggle. I got a bridge missing? I thought I had both the bridges. Because that normally bothers me. Yeah, what the... Wait. Do they show up in replays, but not when you're... Hang on, this isn't even right. I swear I've had it. I swear I've had the bridge there. I mean, it's in my screenshot in the thumbnail. And I haven't changed the graphics. Mate, you can't have Sebring without the bridges. What the hell? I may have literally just been focused on driving whenever I've been driving and just not noticed, but yeah, it's there in the replay. Oh well, okay, I want the bridges. Yeah, this is lower than I thought I had it, to be honest. I swear I've actually had it higher in the past. I'm just going to do high. I won't change anything else because I'm not going to change everything in the middle of a stream. That's a bad idea. I can't see it in the mirror, but is that just because it's the mirror? I don't want to turn around. Hello, iMentrix. Welcome along. Is that what I changed? I hope it's what I changed. Or is it object? Maybe that's it. That's alright. Lith getting something wrong in iRacing? Can't believe it. Can't have that. I'm raging at the graphics now. See, now this feels like a Lithium Fox stream. We're just looking at graphics settings the whole time. Objects then. High. I can probably afford to put like everything at least on medium, but... Okay, I see a bridge. I'm satisfied. I'm Mentrix. You're just like my clipper now. You're waiting for a fail moment so you can make an edit. I love it. Hello, Jasper as well. Welcome along. That's my first 1x of the evening. That pit exit used to be really dodgy in R-Factor 2 before they got the nice laser scanned official DLC. The mod track that they used to use for Sebring was incompatible with the mod LMPs they used to use. So if you ran over those curbs, and also some at Le Mans as well, because it was the same mod team, it would just like straight up rip your front end off and send you flying. And it would be like, back then it would be 15 minutes of damage or something like that, of damage repair. That is my experience in R-Factor 2 though. Like, I would set everything up and test it, and it would be like, okay, I'm happy with the settings. And then I would lose like literally 100 to 200 FPS on race day, like before streaming. And it's like, why? I tried so hard to get this goddamn game to work. Why won't you work? Yeah, this is a pretty old scan, right? An old modeling of Sebring, isn't it? I believe. You know, I'm waiting for the first game to actually model the new WEC pit lane that's been there for a few years now. I want to try I want to just see. I was at Sebring for that race, but you can't really see. You can't really see like where the entry is. I could never figure out how they were getting into the pit lane. I want to try it in a sim. And I don't know whether it's just R-Factor 2, but the way this, like, there's so much bit on the right here that I don't know is there anymore. The way that pit wall, like, angles right before the exit. I don't think it does that anymore. One of my favourite things about the old, and in fact I think they've recolored the 7 hotel that is not called Chateau Elan anymore, it's just 7 Hotel. That should be different colours. This really feels like a Lithium Fox stream now. I like how I pointed at my screen, I pointed at the hotel, but you can't see me doing that, so what's the point? So it's almost 8 o'clock here. We've got 15-20 minutes before the session properly starts. And we'll have the usual 2-lap quali and then a 30-minute-ish race. Whoops. Ouch. It is interesting to look at that sort of stuff, you know, the stuff they model in any game, really. The stuff they model outside of what you typically see is kind of interesting. No spinale yet. And hopefully not at all. I lost so much iRating last night. I regained a bit of it earlier, but not a lot. I want to be higher than one of my Daytona 24 teammates before that race, just for the bragging rights. But at this rate, I won't. They're probably going to go ahead and just win the Raw special event this weekend as well, just to not help my cause. Hey, Shyla, thanks for coming along. Hopefully, I can provide as good of a performance in this car as Frankie does. But it's going to be probably a little bit more on the ragged edge. Definitely not as experienced as Frankie is in this. But I think I'll do alright, considering. Hopefully it'll be a good race. When did Ignis start streaming? Oh god. You're gonna get DMCA for my hairstyle. Always spinning. I mean, it's the obvious thing to say, but practice makes perfect, you know? And there's a great video by Empty Box on Efficient Practice. I think it's Empty Box. Basically, the idea is that if you're spinning all the time, you're kind of practicing wrong. If you just go slower and focus on just getting round rather than going fast, just focus on going round, that will help you improve much faster than trying to go all out every lap. Can you stop talking, please? No! Why don't you stop talking, guy? Does Empty Box still make videos? I don't think I've looked at their channel in a very long time now. Alright, Lith, catch you later. Do you plan on winning this race? I mean, I'm going to try. It's unlikely to happen. This is the race where all the strongest people show up. Probably not all of them. The Thursday night one at like 2 AM is stronger. But there should be some big names here. And a lot of them are... yeah, they'll just be on my pace. In fact, last night in the strength of field race that I didn't drive, but Frankie did, there was a guy comes in with a C license, and no one recognized the guy's name. Turns out he was a real life US F2000 driver, and he drove up from like 9th to the win, just smoked everyone, all the regulars in this car. Pretty straightforward win, it seemed. You've had to fight for it, but you know, normally you can't make up those sorts of positions unless you're really good. Alright, Imentrix, hope you have a productive practice. Surely Reska is the biggest name. Well, I was in talking about like big names showing up. I was watching the Dubai 24 earlier, which is on right now. And There was some streamers in that chat getting recognised. I saw DDF Racer, I saw Jardia in there. I was chatting to. Only person who recognised me was Jasper. But hey, it's a start. What are my lap times? High 56s. Not that I'm really pushing too hard. I usually don't mind the when it's like an endurance race like that. It's usually a decent chat. It's a mixture of people who are really knowledgeable about like endurance racing or whatever series it is, and people who like have never watched this sort of thing before because they're just an F1 fan. I like to answer questions in them and try and help people get introduced properly to it, you know. I don't know if it really helps, but I remember when I think it was when Let's Go Racing still had, or and not called that anymore, the race had Super Formula, and they were putting it on the same weekend as F1. So a lot of Formula One viewers were finding it, thinking, "Is this F2?" And it's like, did you know there's this wonderful Japanese Formula car series that's second fastest Formula series in the world, ahead of even GP2 and IndyCar? I say that, but I don't really. I've never actually followed Super Formula that closely. I really should, and IndyCar. I want to watch IndyCar this year to cheer on Romain Grosjean. Really cool that he's doing really well in there. The esports guy going into F2. Oh, yeah, the F1 esports guy. I don't really know who he is, to be honest. I don't follow the F1 esports that closely. Whoops. But, you know, he's not the first to do a jump like that. He's not the first esports driver to reach F2. I think it might have been GP3, but Jan Mardenborough from the Gran Turismo Academy got as far as the junior Formula 1 formulas. And of course he did GT500 in Japan, which is a lot more higher than the junior formulas, really. He must be good, yeah. Like, some of them are crazy. Like, the only F1 esports guy I really know is Jarno Opmeer, who, to be fair, he did do junior formulas and probably didn't have the funding and had to go do esports instead, but he's just mighty quick in anything. I think he when the F1 car came to iRacing, he got iRacing for the first time, and he's so quick in the F1 car in iRacing, despite having never driven iRacing, and his main sim seems to be the F1 games, which is crazy, because, you know, he just knows how to drive, doesn't he? He really knows how to drive. Never watch IndyCar live. Yeah, it's difficult to watch in the UK as well. Some of them can be a bit late in the day as well for European time zones. I know they put them all. It's a bit delayed, but they put them all on their YouTube channel, don't they? I think. But I'm less motivated to watch a race when it isn't live, you know. It's just not as good, and I probably have already heard what the result is. Pineapple on pizza? No. I'm not sure I've ever tried it, to be honest, but it just seems not like something I would like. Whoops. How long we got? 7 minutes till we go over to the quali session. Yeah, a lot of unknowns in F1 this year, isn't it, with the new cars? I'm hoping it'll be really exciting as a result of that. It could be that one team gets it very, very right, and then it's very, very boring, but I hope that's not the case. And even if that is the case, it's unlikely to be Mercedes. Well, I wouldn't say it's unlikely, but it's not guaranteed. Pizza on pineapple, that's just cursed. I almost missed that because I'm like glancing at chat on the straights and it looks like the same message. Not sure my pace is as fast as it needs to be. This turn one is now bad, but at the very least I'm feeling quite comfortable and consistent. That was actually the best I've done through that section of corners, which is good. That was not the best I've done through the hairpin. I noticed Frankie going wider at turn 10 than I do. And actually, I think that is faster. I should copy that. When you're streaming more Breaking Point, I don't know. I need to do it when I have a bit of time because when I do, it will be like just going to the end. So hopefully it won't be like super long, but it's going to be longer. I'm not sure though. Trying to think. I don't think I can do it next week, but maybe the week after I can. "24-hour Breaking Point, I don't think I could handle that." I would die from the cringe. Oh no, a bit wide. That was really good up until then as well. Whoops. Yeah, I'm getting green delta a lot right now. I don't know whether the track temp just dropped a bit, or maybe it's just the fuel wearing off, but I'm going faster everywhere. Not too many people signed up, it must be said. 16 at the moment. There's a couple more minutes, but might not be a huge field. It's not going to split at this rate, that's for sure. bit slow out of Le Mans corner there, so this lap isn't going to be good after all. I think I can certainly do a low 56 on this track. The other two guys are in the 59s, so not sure. I presume they're in the race, but this is just a practice session. Not everyone's in here. I think I get put in obviously like a European practice server, and then all the Americans get put in an American practice server. Because I notice whenever I sign up for the same race as Frankie, I never get put in the same pre-race practice session. And usually I have barely any people in mine. This being an American car, it's obviously a lot more popular with North American drivers, really. That was good, through that section. I won't have time to finish this lap, I think, but it's good so far. Yeah, going wide it really actually works there. You can get on the power earlier. That wasn't perfect, my line that time, but I didn't lose anything compared to my best one. God, 6/10 up. This is a really good lap. I'm almost in the 55s. I will finish it. I want to see what time this is. Just not gotta screw up the hardest corner on the circuit. Yeah, it won't be 55, but it's close. Oh, it is 55.9. Look at that. Just about. I'll take that. If I can do that in the race, then that's fantastic. Really good if I can actually manage that. Let's go into the race. I don't want to save. Right, I'm going to quickly be right back, and then we'll do the qualifying. Quick stream. Unfortunately not, I'm still here. How long have we got? 40 seconds or so. Let's load the that's brilliant. My garage thing isn't working. Why isn't my garage thing working? Where is my garage thing? Garage cover. Wait, why the hell isn't that? Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, I need to load the quality setup. Quali is really stressful at this track. It's very easy to make a mistake and ruin the lap, but it's such a long lap compared to Brands Hatch. It's not that long, but longer than Brands Hatch last week. And I was able to do really good qualifying laps at Brands, at least for me. But here it's a bit more difficult because you gotta nail so many more corners in a row with no mistakes. And really, you only get one chance because the first lap, the tyres are never warmed up enough. So really, the second lap is the only one you really are focusing on. So it's one chance, and if you screw up, you screw up, and your race is a lot harder. So I need to do as much tyre warming on this outlap as I can to hopefully have a half decent first lap, allowing me to not worry too much if I screw up the second. But really I need to nail that second lap. Oh no. Turning in way too early. Not used to driving this slow. I can't drive too slow here, as I found out at Brands. It will warn you if you drive too slow, warming up the tyres and stuff, and threaten to disqualify you if you don't get a move on, so... have to make sure I don't do that. Thankfully this back straight is so wide you can actually do proper big weaving. Right, here we go though.
Green flag, green flag. You have about 2 laps of fuel left. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Feels alright so far. Don't think it's the fastest ever, but it's okay. Could have afforded to brake later there, I think. Bit of wheel spin there, but not too bad. And a bit of oversteer there, but still going in the straight line. Oh, racer and crash, that's unlucky. I swear that game has got like less stable, at least. You know, I had that crash the other day, didn't I, during the race? And now you've had a crash. That game used to be rock solid for everyone. Not a fantastic exit, but I think it's an alright lap. What's the time? Well, 55.7, oh, that's pretty good for me. Let's see if we can do better. Ah, deep. Still faster though, with a better exit. I'll take it. Not a great exit, but this lap is currently a lot better than the last one. Where are we going to end up? A bit too close to the inside, hit that bump. Lost a bit of time. But hey, it's still 2/10 up. So 55.5, and it is currently good enough for pole position. What? I don't think the biggest people have showed up today. Okay, no, I am second at the moment now. I think, yeah. No, I'm not. Let's look at this list. Or did it? Nah, it didn't split, did it? It can't have split. And I think I would make top split if it split. Ha! Oh, I got... Okay, Jeremy Rogers got me in the end. By 2/10. He drove head on into a wall. Could the physics engine not handle your crash? That's amazing. Let's put on the race setup. So we're starting second. Jeremy Rogers to my left, Kylo Ciacelli behind me. Reska Voodoo Doll. Oh no. Have you got a Reska Voodoo car and you're gonna like take off the rear wing, take off a few wheels? A lot of people didn't qualify though, but they're not names I recognise. Don't give him one. Don't give him one. Alright, let's go to the grid.
One lap to green. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed right now.
So starting on the outside into turn 1. I think it was Ciacelli that got a really good start because they were behind Frankie.
Good luck, everyone. I'm just here for safety race.
They're behind Frankie in one of the races yesterday, and they got an amazing start and overtook like 5 cars. So I'll have to watch out for them. They'll be trying to go for that again, probably. Hopefully I can just slot in sort of behind Jeremy. Because I won't be able to pass him into turn 1 probably. Hopefully I can just slot in behind him on the exit of turn 1. And see where we go from there. He's 2/10 quicker in quali.
Loud and clear.
But hopefully we'll be a little bit closer during the race, maybe. Hopefully, I don't know. And it's a long formation lap here as well. We have to do the full lap, so It's a few minutes of me driving around at like 80 mile an hour, 8 kph, 100 kph I think is the pace speed. In fact, let's bring up the standings page, because I can actually look at everyone's qualifying times now. Finally managed to finish the lap at Laguna Seca. It's a hard track in the P1s. Like, once you're in a groove with them, at least the Audi, it works. It's really nice. But it's a tight little track for a big LMP, isn't it? And the corkscrew, I really struggled with that for the first few laps. I was going straight on. I was getting cut track warnings on the right-handed part. That's a very difficult thing. But it's really fun when you get it hooked up. Wait, Kylo Cioccielli, what was that, 8 tenths behind me in quality? That's quite a big gap. I hope I have that sort of advantage in the race.
Catch the pace car.
Yeah, it might be a bit of a chaotic race. It's a tight track for multi-class. A great track for multi-class, but a tight one. We're talking about the VTuber Le Mans Series races at Laguna Seca, which I'll be streaming on this channel tomorrow. Driving the Audi LMP1 at Laguna Seca in a multi-class race with GT3s as well. And that's in race room. But right now we're in iRacing. And we're right behind the pace car. Lining up alongside the pole sitter. No pressure, eh? Second front row start I've done today. After my pole earlier, off stream. Front row, yeah, Frankie. It's, none of the big names have shown up. None of them. I don't know, is Jeremy Rogers like really good, or I don't know if you know them, I don't really recognize their name. 2 tenths up on me in quali. This is the race, going into the final corner now, and then I gotta watch Jeremy Rogers on my left and try and get a decent start, but I won't, because I never do.
About to go green.
Don't pass the leader.
Good luck.
Green, green, green. Keep roading.
I shouldn't have listed that.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Sorry, iMentrix, the bot has decided that you're spam. Sorry about that. I need to put you as a regular so it doesn't affect you.
Right side. Clear. 2 wide. Clear. Clear on the right.
Wow, how did I not lose a position there? Jeez, I got lucky. As soon as I just locked up a little, as soon as Cioccielli spun, I'm like, oh, come on. Can I really not get a freebie here? My first lap pace always sucks, but everyone's crashing. There's a big crash behind me by the looks of it. Thankfully, I've got a bit of a gap behind. Way. Yeah, a bit of a hectic first lap there. You're watching in a meeting, Jesus. That's dedication. Yeah, no pressure really now, is it? See what we can do, see what sort of pace we have when we settle in. I hope your break is precisely 28 minutes. Dropping Joe behind. Well, I'm not really looking at the gap to Jeremy, I'm just focusing on actually keeping on going at the moment. Three hours, wow. You can fit in a quick IMSA Endurance Series 2 hour 40-minute race in that time. You can do the Raw before the 24 in that time. Konnichiwa. Hello, Seina Amaya. I know enough Japanese to read Konnichiwa, but that is about it. But thank you for tuning in. The drop corner at Laguna, yeah, that's the corkscrew. It's tough, isn't it? You just have to remember where it is. Roger's getting away a bit at the moment, kinda to be expected.
Pass me, Roberto.
Hoping I can just not drop too much and then have some more pace at the end, maybe, if I find a bit of a groove. But right now he's got the pace on me for sure. I shouldn't hit that curb. My endurance teammates and me call that corner prick corner. It is a bit of a prick. Don't even remember the real name for it. I think it's Tower, right? And then Church is the double left after it. That was close to the inside. This lap is better for me, but still losing a bit to Rogers. I have to beat Rogers. It's looking tough right now. 2.7 seconds the gap now. Ever growing ever so slightly each lap.
Pass me, Kylo. Pass me.
Just don't break. This ain't NASCAR. I remember when a Corvette had a brake failure during the 12-hour into that corner, and he ended up driving onto the road and into the parking lot of the hotel, trying to find his way back onto the racetrack. The onboard footage is hilarious. Data warning, yeah, you wasted it all on the last race. No worries, Frankie, I'll catch you later. Thanks for tuning in.
Come on! Come on! Come on.
They're getting angry on the voice chat. I'm slightly worried about Kylo behind now. It's 10 seconds to him and I know he's pretty quick. Hello, Admiral RNG. Yes, this is Sebring. We're taking on the bumps today in the Indy Pro 2000. And we're currently running second. Somehow. This is meant to be one of the bigger races of the week, but to be honest, most of the big names haven't shown up. Rogers and Cicchelli around me are two regulars that are fast, but I'm in between them right now. Oh god. Yeah, this lap is not fantastic. I've got to really stay on it if I want to make sure Kylo doesn't catch me towards the end of the race. Lap 6 of 15 right now. What are you driving for Daytona, Lith? I'm going to be doing it in the M4. I tested the AMG as well a bit, but I really didn't like that. Oh, LMP2, nice. I've still yet to drive the LMP2. I really need to give it a shot. D&D stream when you teach me to be creative with character creation. I feel like I would suck at D&D. the sort of improvisation on
What
storylines
did
and
you
stuff.
do, mate?
I've completely forgotten my time around Laguna iMetrics. I don't even know, I can't remember what I did now. So I cannot compare to you, unfortunately, right now. But I think that's decent. I definitely wasn't much faster than that if I was. Racing D&D sounds like an interesting concept. Cap to Kylo is saying around 10 seconds, which is nice. If I can't get the win here, I just want to keep the second. Haha. 4.5 to Jeremy though, he definitely has the pace. Every Jeremy I've raced and every Rogers I've raced have been quick. Sure enough, you combine the two and they're still quick. You never practiced a VTLM race? Oh my goodness. I've been in leagues before where they don't let you drive if you haven't done at least like 30 odd laps on the practice server at least, because they track that. Offline practice doesn't count. You got to prove on this actual server that you've done it. Otherwise, nope. Not allowed. That being said, there were some races I definitely only did offline practice for and got away with it, but when you're trusted, it's alright. Hey, Speedy Spartan, how's it going? Currently doing the strength of field, well, supposedly strength of field Indy Pro 2000 race at Sebring. I say supposedly because a lot of the big names kind of didn't show up. Which is why I'm second. I wonder if maybe they're moving towards the Sunday slot, because there's a Sunday slot that's quite populated as well, so maybe that's the new go. A bit too much curb there. How are the bumps? They're not so bad, to be honest. When I started practicing this, it felt a lot different driving this thing here compared to like a LMP or a GT, which obviously is what I've usually driven this track with. But honestly, this is one of... maybe this is an iRacing thing, because I've not really driven many cars at Sebring in iRacing, but Sunset, the last corner we just went through, is actually nicer in this than it is in many of the LMPs, DPIs, GTEs, GT3s that I've driven here before. It handles it really well. And I'm much more consistent than normal. Yeah, Verstappen's iRating is insane, isn't it? He is seriously good in the sim.
Thank you.
Let's get a like spike. That's not subtle at all, guy. But he makes a good point. If you are liking the stream, please do hit the like button. It's the obvious thing that everyone says, but it does help. And subscribe if you like. We're doing Virtual Le Mans series, not Virtual Le Mans series. VTuber Le Mans series tomorrow from Laguna Seca. Jasper in the chat will be the commentator for the broadcast of that, and iMentrix is also driving in the LMP1 category with me. He is world champion, yep. Sometimes you think, you know, does real life talent translate to sim talent and vice versa? And well, Verstappen and Norris really do prove that it does. In fact, the Thursday night race of this that was last night that I wasn't taking part in, but Frisky Frankie was on Twitch. A guy showed up in that race that no one knew who they were, and they smoked everyone, won the race. Turns out they're a real life US F2000 driver. So even though they were like a C-class iRacing driver, you know, not that impressive of a profile on iRacing, but they just had serious pace. That was scarily close to the wall again. Yeah, F1 esports driver going to F2. We were mentioning that earlier as well. That's really cool. I think I was trying to remember how far Jan Mardenborough from the GT Academy got up the F1 ladder. I know he did GP3, but I don't know if he ever got to GP2. That's a bit... Yep, there's a 1X. I completely cut that corner.
Thank you, Neil.
Who is taking control of the main channel? Oh no. That slowed me up. Every time someone spins in front of me today, I lock up. It's really annoying. Uh, 7.5 seconds to Chiarcelli. I need to be making sure I don't fall back much further. Only 5 laps to go, to be honest. I think I'll be alright, but... shit like that doesn't help. Stop spinning out in front of me, please! I beg you! Let me drive! I know I was like 7.5 to Jeremy. I've lost like 1.6 on that lap. Oh well. He's no longer even visible for me, so the win is really out of my hands unless there happens to be a back marker that causes some drama. So let's focus on making sure we stay ahead of Chiarcelli and keep this P2. No, there will be no Spinala today. I got taken out turn 1. I did a race in this last night. The one before the big one. Trying once again to have a race with Frankie, but someone hit me turn 1. Spun me round. I backed it into the wall. Into the tyre barrier. But today it's going a lot better so far. Did a race off stream earlier where it was even less strength than this, and I had pole and the win, which was quite nice. It was an easy one, but I'll take it. And then yeah, running second at the moment. Nice. I haven't been to the gym in a long time, to be honest. I had been going somewhat regularly before the pandemic and stuff, but it kind of just killed my motivation to do things, to be honest. He says as he attempts to stream regularly several times a week. Maybe I just shifted my priorities, but I really should get back to the gym. I'm paying for it. I saw just yesterday money go out of my bank account for the gym. It's been paused for much of the pandemic, but Obviously, it is active now. They are open where I am. It will if you have a direct drive wheel. Those things can be strong. Of course you do, guys. Sure. Look at your muscles. Your muscles. Got to keep in shape for, you know, your wrestling career, right?
Jeremy, you got enough gap on second. I'm going to stay in front of you until we get to the long straightaway.
No worries.
the lap car Jeremy's behind is basically saying, I'm going to hold you up for a while.
You find a shady spot.
No worries, as you say, I've got a pretty big gap.
Yeah, I know you do, Jeremy. It's annoying. It's come down a little bit now, thanks to that.
I had to learn that the past few
7.9 seconds now.
This, so, like, where to let the leaders pass has been a deal for me.
Cardio would help cope with pressure. You know, maybe. I've noticed there was a stream I did a while back, a few months ago, where unfortunately I had the game audio like disabled. And I think you can hear it anyway. I noticed it in some of the clips of Brands Hatch I was looking at last week. But I breathe so heavily and so much when driving. Because without the game audio, you can just hear me breathing for like 2 hours on stream. It's awful. I used to do a fair bit of running. I was more of a running person than a gym person. Don't know if it really helps with driving, but you know, it's being healthy probably helps you with just about everything compared to being unhealthy, right? Anything that's, you know, even slightly strenuous that you're doing for a long time. I was a bit early on the brakes there. $120.9, nice. Reska breathing ASMR. Oh god, maybe we should do that. A compilation of my best breaths. Maybe some people like that, maybe not, I don't know. 2 laps after this. Gap is now only 5.9 to Kylo. I've been kind of like cruising these last few laps, but really it isn't enough of a gap. No point driving like crazy right now. I know I can manage that gap to the end.
Ollie, I'm going to go down by pit wall as soon as we take the long sweeper up here.
Sure. Cheers. I find when people like properly describe where they gotta go, it's harder. But I appreciate the guy's effort. He said he was new to this and he's just doesn't want to get in people's way. It is scary if you're not used to being blue flagged. Wrestler memes where it's just a cut of their sharp inhales. That sounds like a YouTube poop sort of thing. 4.7 to Kylo, he's actually really on it right now. I lost a bit on that last lap, but might actually be a little bit close to the end. Which I don't like. I'm not prepared to throw this race for content. I want the iRacing.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Thanks, mate.
I lost like 60 iRating earlier. Not earlier, yesterday, with that being taken out turn 1, finishing dead last. Got about 45 or so earlier, and now I'm going to get apparently 60. If all things finish as they are.
White flag, stay smooth.
But we have one more lap. I do find that I can't just do super fast, high pressure laps when there is no pressure. It's probably an issue in a car like this. Like, I was trying to do my best laps at the start with Jeremy, but then once I fell back, it's like, well, what's the point? And Kylo's just been catching me, but really, I feel like I should be faster than Kylo. I was in quali by a long way. So it feels like I kind of got lucky with him spinning because, you know, with the pace I've been doing, I wouldn't have been able to fight him. But I feel like I could have gone faster. But when I'm in a position like this, I just can't attack, you know? It's like too much risk. But I need to know how to attack. Because sometimes I am in a high-stakes situation. That was even my best lap in this. 56.2. I mean, to be fair, that's not bad for me. But I probably had a whole bunch of 57s. I'm sure Kylo was in 55s. But hey, it's second place in the strength of field race. That's one better than last time. We were third last time in the strength of field race in the stream last week at Brands Hatch. Second today. So maybe next week at Summit Point, maybe we'll win. I wonder if Summit Point will be low participation as well. I mean, it's free, but I don't know who wants to drive it. I don't know. But hey, second place in the strength of field. Hey, I'll take that. I probably didn't get a huge amount of championship points, which is kind of annoying. I kind of need like over 100 points each week if I want to try and get a decent position in the championship, but it's really hard to get over 100. Because when the strength of field is strong enough for it, there's too many fast guys. Summit Point is a go. I never driven the full size Summit Point, only the mini one in the MX-5s. Nice race. Yeah, cheers, Speedy Spartan. But yeah, kind of a boring one, not gonna lie. Bit alone for most of that. First lap was exciting. Getting past the spinning Kylo Chiarcelli, which proved to be very important. But yeah, I'm just cruising to second. Doesn't that mean you're fired? I hope not. If there's a graduation stream reservation going up in the next few days, guys, you'll know why. Yeah, the things I struggle with this car still is just putting in like insanely good times every lap, even when there's no one around me to fight. And then also the first lap I'm just so slow on. I have cold tires and everything, but everyone else just doesn't care and drives full speed on cold tires and somehow doesn't crash. Although, to be fair, Chiarcelli crashed, someone behind me crashed. But I need to be faster, really. It's kind of annoying, but hopefully we'll get there. Let's have a look at what happened on lap 1. Let's go with the 5 chase. Yeah, I got a bad start, pretty much. Let's get rid of that. Chiarcelli, look at how bad this start is. I mean, I'm out of position, really. But I need to be able to see the lead car. And Chiarcelli is just like alongside me. This red car at the bottom of the screen should be next to Chiarcelli on the left, but that's not happening. And then I kind of lift off here because they're so close that I get confused and think like this guy in my mirror is him and I'm ahead of him. But then I see him and then obviously I realize, oh, well, no, I shouldn't have lifted off. Don't make me say the name. Don't make me say that new Aston Martin guy's name. Shouldn't laugh at people's names, but also, I mean, come on. I thought, honestly, when I first saw it, I thought it was a fake F1 news edit. You know, like there's a lot of those memes going around. But nope, that's his name. All right. Yeah, Chiarcelli just locking the rears. Oh, man, that was really quite scary there, actually. That could have been a bit worse. Oh, no, let's go ahead. Yeah, Chiarcelli locking the rears, and then me sort of panicking. I also lock up a bit. I really thought I was going to go into him here. But luckily the car actually turned. And I didn't realize how close this red car behind was to getting into me. I thought it was the red car that then got alongside me here, but they didn't get a good exit. So thankfully I keep that. That's a Williams, old Williams F1, BMW Williams livery, isn't it? And here you can see I'm just so slow, like they're catching up so much on the brakes. And then here, I think they're catching up again, but then they actually outbrake themselves. And then this might be interesting. Oops. What happens here? Oh, he doesn't collect anyone! Nice! That's kind of amazing. This person had an interesting view. That they're going for a gap that does not yet exist there, aren't they? Oh man. See, that moments like that suck because that was a great evasion, but then they lost the position. I mean, they gained one and lost one, but you know, that's annoying because you feel like you should be rewarded for a sick maneuver like that. But nope. And that's probably all the action, really. My race was pretty lonely from then on, it must be said. Well, you know, I'll take the good results that are easy when I can get them, because they don't always come around. You know, last night I got taken out turn 1, so I'll take an easy second, to be honest. It's quite nice. So yeah, that's it for this stream. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 PM UK time, doing the VTuber Le Mans Series race from Laguna Seca, which should be quite good. The last double-header event of the season. And then there's one more round, which is I think it's a 2.4 hour race. But yeah, Laguna Seca tomorrow, 2 races, 2 half-an-hour races again. Should be good. Probably another case of me trying to keep up with Fisher and failing, but you never know. Maybe this will be I'll get lucky again with him having some penalties. But I try my best to stay on pace with him. Cars go zoom. Yeah, but my car wasn't zoomy enough for first today. But I'll take second. It's not bad. In fact, let's before I go, let's just quickly have a look at the. I'll save that just for posterity. I don't really need it, but I'll save it. Let's just take a look at the results. And now it's asking me to save again. Did we get any decent points from that? Probably not. 94. I mean, it's not bad. But I know that my championship rivals are probably going to score like over 100 because they will race at the right time and win it. But yeah, it's not bad. That's better than I thought I would get for that, considering it's quite a low strength of field really. So I'll take that. And yeah, some nice iRating. I want to build my iRating back up a bit after last night. Adro driving when we need to get him a race from, don't we? And you. But you know, he'll probably spin out on Daytona, so. Alright, so yeah, cheers for watching everyone. And yeah, hopefully catch you guys tomorrow for the VTuber Le Mans Series race. See you then.